We have head coach Rob Senderoff, Jimmy Hall, Jalen Walker. Jimmy Hall had 21 points, 9 rebounds, 4 assists tonight. Jalen Walker finished with 20 points, 4 rebounds, 7 for 15 from the floor. We'll start out with opening comments from Coach.
Yeah, good to get a win. 1 week, a week ago we were playing very well, and then we had a rough week. And it's good to start this week off the right way with a home win. Hard fought. Miami had played well against Central Michigan. I thought they played pretty well tonight, but we played well enough. So happy to get the win, and now we move on to the next game.
Questions for the players?
Anybody can answer this. The games are the schedule's getting smaller, and that means the games are kind of getting bigger. And this was a game I'm sure that you had marked down as a win. So can you just talk about how you came back, got the lead, held on the lead, and got the win, in a pretty important game here?
We just had to, just stick to our principles. Play can't say basketball. We knew that, we're not supposed to be in the situation that we were in. So we just, came together as a team and just picked it up.
What do you mean you weren't supposed to be in the position you were in?
Like, we weren't supposed to be down in the first place.
In this game?
In this game,
okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Jalen, you guys, I believe, were down 5. You hit your first 3, and you hit 3 more. Just kind of talk about that stretch, and I think you're going from down 5 to up 5 during that stretch.
I was just thinking about just winning. You know what I'm saying? We had lost 2 back-to-back games, and I was just thinking about coming home because we haven't won at home in I don't know when. So I was just thinking about just winning this game for my teammates and just getting the win. So.
We almost forgot to how to ring the bell. I saw after the game they didn't ring the bell. It's been a while.
Yeah, been a while. So we was like, oh, yeah, got to ring the bell. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Jalen, can you talk about that play with a little less than 5 minutes left when you converted the 3-point play and just kind of how that extended the lead to 10 kind of sparked the momentum in your favor a little more?
Once I made that, it gave us the momentum back. So it played in our favor, and we just carried it ever since then, and we just got the dub, got it done.
Jalen, just real quick back to that string.
Yeah.
You guys are kind of struggling with that point. You make one, and you're thinking at that point after I make one, okay, I gotta see how far I can carry this thing.
Yeah. Once I had made one, I knew I was kind of on. Then once I made my second one, then I was like, okay. Then I was my third. And I was like, yeah, well, let's just keep it rolling. Then luckily, my teammates trust me and to take them shots, and I got it done for them tonight.
Jimmy, just the first half was a struggle for you. Coming in the second half, I know you're going to be a little bit of sense of urgency there for you personally and for the team. Just kind of talk about what you're thinking after that first half, the struggle that it was, and then coming out and scoring 19 in the second.
Just, basketball is a game of 2 halves. Can't get too high, get too low. Just if you ever having like a bad game or like a bad couple plays, just try to forget about it. Just get it back on D and, let the offense work itself out. And it did tonight.
How big a win was this for you guys, just mentally, just to get one at home?
It was a real big win. It was a real big win. We know that we got all the capabilities to win the MAC championship.
Right.
We're going to the NCAA tournament and win a couple games there. So we just it feels good to get a win, and we just got to keep gaining our confidence at the right time.
BG lost to Western, right? So that kind of gives you a little breathing room.
Yeah, I don't think these guys or anybody's really thinking about that. We're just trying to win the next game. And at the end of the year, we'll see where we're at in those standings and then go from there. If we keep winning, we'll be fine. And if we don't, then we won't be, right, regardless of what other teams do.
Any other questions for the guys? Thanks, guys.
All right, fellas. Stay off your feet.
Second half, like you said, you come off a tough week. First half was just a struggle.
Yeah, we were like in quicksand the first half, but then the second half, we really played well for a good 10, 12-minute stretch where we were getting stops and scoring in transition and going inside out. and scoring inside and making plays for each other. And that was able to give us the lead. We went, we had 8 assists and 3 turnovers in the second half. So when you do that, you have good offense. When you look at the defensive numbers, they weren't great for sure. But I think a bunch of that was after we got that 10-point lead, and for whatever reason, we didn't close it out the way we needed to. But we made enough free throws, 18 for 20, and made just enough plays.
You shot it a lot better in the second half.
Yeah, we sure did. And a lot of that was inside out and transition. And when we get in transition and when we get the ball inside in the half court, we play inside out and we get out in transition. We have the ability. We put 50 points up in the second half, and
Right.
the vast majority of that was inside out or transition. Fouled a little bit at the end, but the biggest thing again was inside out and transition.
I think you were, I wrote it down, I can't remember, I think you had that 1-3 until Jalen hit that streak.
Yeah.
Like one.
Yeah, I think we were 1 for 11 at one point, maybe even worse than that. But I mean, if they're good shots, you got to just keep shooting them. That's really what it comes down to. I'd have to really look to see, okay, was this a good shot? Was this not a good shot? But I thought for the most part they were good shots, and we didn't shoot a great percentage at the end. But Jalen, he got hot when we needed him to, and we were finding them. They were playing some 1-3-1 zone, and we were finding them in different areas, and had a couple inside-out threes. That's what you need.
Just, when you are a little, struggling a little offensively, especially, how big was it? They end up combining for 34. It's like you guys needed somebody to just kind of.
Who is that? I'm sorry.
Jalen and Jimmy combined for 34.
In the second half, yeah. I mean, regardless of who it is, but you gotta have guys that play with confidence and are willing to take and make big shots, and both of them are. But there's more than that. Dion is. We got a bunch of guys who are, and Mitch certainly made 2 big free throws, got fouled, made a couple toughness plays that needed to make. He had 3 steals tonight. I thought it was a good team effort, certainly in the second half, minus the last 3 minutes, 2 minutes, whatever it may be, where, we didn't close it out great. But you know what, right now, with the way we were, we just needed a win, and it was good to get a win.
We talked a lot about turnovers. Right?
Yeah, 10 of them. I mean,
We
yeah.
got 1 in the second half.
Yeah.
Until the last minute.
Until the last minute, yeah. I mean, yeah. And that's, when we do that, I think I've said this to you many times, like, when we do that, when we take care of the basketball, we play well offensively, and generally speaking, we play well defensively, for the most part. And again, the numbers for them, I'd like to see what their shooting percentage was until the last 2 minutes of the game, too. But listen, it is what it is. We got to continue to try to work to get better, continue to try to play for each other, and win as many games as we can in the process.
Edwin had a pretty big
Yeah,
last 10
yeah.
seconds of the game.
He did.
He got that rebound.
Big rebound
Yeah,
and
then the free throws.
big free throws, and big plays by Dion. That's what seniors are supposed to do. Supposed to make big plays.
Any other questions for Coach?
Just one more real quick on the fact that they didn't start.
Yeah, I mean, look, when you're not playing well, the upperclassmen have to, take some ownership. So started the second half, both of them, and played a ton of minutes, both of them. I think Jimmy might have come out because of some foul trouble in the first half. He picked up a quick foul when he checked in, but they both did a good job, and we need them to continue. But we need everybody, like whoever checks in the game, and as many minutes as you're in there, you got to play. You got to play hard, and you got to play well. You got to play for each other.
Anything else? Thank you, Coach.
Okay, great. Thanks, guys.
Thanks, Coach.